just getting back to a new Simpsons video, and if you didn't see the last one, go and check it out. And we're back with a new re-reviewing of my favorite Simpson episodes, and this one is another good classic season episode, and a very emotional one as well. One of the saddest ones, at least in my opinion, as well. And it starts with Homer just wanting the meatloaf to be ready, which it is, and Lisa is begging to go out to eat at this seafood restaurant. And she is begging, and Homer is like, alright, after refusing. And yeah, they're at the sushi restaurant, and yeah, Homer is then eating the food and starts liking it, and we see this guy singing, and then Homer ordering some more food while Bart and Lisa is singing. And yeah, the chef is wanting his men to cover for him, but they need his help for this Blowfish. But of course he says that they have to do it because he's got his hands tied. And yeah, they have to do this Blowfish carefully, or else it'll be bad. And yeah, they feed it to Homer, and the chef realizes what they done, and they inform Homer that he may have eaten poison from the Blowfish, and showing this map to the hospital. And Dr. Hibbert explains that Homer has 24 hours to live. Well, 22 hours now because he kept them waiting so long. But yeah, Homer has 22 hours now to live before the poison takes the effects, and Dr. Hibbert says some of the effects that will happen, and gives them this pamphlet saying, so you're going to die, and Homer writing down some things that he wants to do on his last day. And yeah, Homer snoozes his clock when he wanted to watch the sunrise with Marge, and he wakes up at close to 11:30, and he's trying to have some time with Bart, which yeah, he has his pants down, and trying to have a one-to-one talk with Bart and teaching him how to save. And then Homer listening to Lisa play her saxophone, which it's sad sounding at first, and then she gets it to sound better. And then she borrows Ned's videotape, and he invites Homer to a barbecue, but he's like, high chances, or funny thing, he's gonna be dead by then, tomorrow, for that barbecue. And yeah, Homer is making a videotape for Maggie for when she's grown. And yeah, of course, yeah, it doesn't go as well, like scratching his butt and yelling to Bart about Milhouse. And yeah, Homer then going to his dad and saying that he loves him, and Abe then wants to do some quality time with him, which yeah, we do see some bonding with them, and Homer, of course, just having to go because yeah, he didn't have time to do any of the other stuff he wanted to do. And then he gets pulled over by the police, which, yeah, they throw him in jail, because Homer demanded that they give him a ticket, but, yeah, he gets thrown in jail instead. And he calls Barney, which, yeah, Barney is apparently right next door. And he's going to have to get some bail money, which, yeah, of course, he's going to have to try to find some way to get the money. And yeah, the kids are wondering why they're waiting and why they're dressed up. And yeah, Barney gets the bail money, and we see Mr. Burns and Smithers on this bench watching this girl, and Homer's like, hey Burns, eat my shorts. And yeah, calling off his boss, and he's like, that's Homer Simpson, sir. Simpson, eh? We get. And yeah, we get the whole prank phone call as well with Moe that Bart and Lisa are doing, and everybody's laughing, and he's like, listen, you little. And Homer just kisses Moe, and everybody else too. And Barney's gonna have to drive him home, which, yeah, they're having to fix the tire, but yeah, he's running home. And Marge wrote him a poem, and yeah, this is where it gets very emotional as well, where Homer wakes up, gets out of bed, tells Maggie goodbye, that he hopes that she grows up very sweet, and goodbye Lisa, telling goodbye to Lisa, make him proud, and to Bart he says, "I like your seats." And yeah, he listens to this tape while he's waiting for his final minutes, his final time, and eventually, yeah, it looks like that he died because he drops the player. And Marge wakes up, realizing that Homer's not in bed, and think that Homer's dead, but his drool is still warm, and he is alive. And they are both so happy, and it's so emotional too, of of the realizing that he is still alive, that he is alive and not dead, and he's saying that he's going to live life to the fullest while he's eating pork ribs, or pork something, while watching TV. But yeah, again, definitely a really good episode, definitely emotional as well, especially when considering that, yeah, especially with Homer's condition, that it really does seem like he only has 20 so hours, right, to live, especially if he ate that poison, which thankfully he didn't die. But again, just how this episode played definitely hit it very well when it came to, definitely also shows how well this episode was, especially considering that it's definitely an early Simpsons episode. It definitely shows you. But yeah, I'd like to know what y'all think. Catch you next one.